What's good, y'all? It's Pod.cannion. I'm back with another reaction video. We have an Xevi video, and this is called Why Johnny Somali is Facing 10 Years in Prison. I have heard bits and pieces of this story, but I need the full picture because I've just been hearing this man has been being a menace to society in South Korea, and now the South Koreans are like, man, we need to make this man stop having us look bad. So, bounty on his head, or no, I'm not gonna say bounty, but they've been looking for this nigga, and they found this nigga. So, yeah, and I don't even think he can leave the country because he's facing time. So he's literally just has to stay in a country where everybody hates him and wants him gone until he gets either locked up or something like that. Wild, but like the video, like the video. Let's check this out.
Now, what is going on with today's YouTube pranksters? It seems they keep trying to top each other so much, they're getting arrested, and overall trying to top each other so much, they're getting...
Man killed in prank robbery. Dang, fuck.
Getting arrested, and overall just doing wild things for attention. Now, I'm sure many of you know what I mean by YouTube pranksters. The YouTubers that walk over to people minding their own business, then do something absolutely wild to them, and then say, no, it was just a joke, no big deal. Now, people get tired of these pranks pretty quickly, so what do these pranksters have to do? They keep having to up the stakes for your attention. Nobody worse than a man named Johnny Somali, the king of these terrible YouTube pranksters that decided to take things to a level YouTube pranksters have never been taken before. And it led to some consequences. Now, right off the bat, Johnny Somali thrives off racism. That's his, main big thing. He goes over to a country, he's racist, tries to get attention, tries to get clicks and views. Very immature humor, but see, Johnny Somali had a problem. He didn't understand that different countries and different groups of people are different. He goes over to Israel, menace to society, wilding out. They say, okay, bro, leave. He goes over to Japan, menace to society, wilding out. He getting clicks and views. Japanese people are like, yo, bro, chill. Johnny's like, nah, people kind of liking this Asian racism thing. I'm gonna keep going. So he keeps going. And
not an Asian racism tour.
Ruining people's day. So the Japanese government steps in. They tell him, look, dude, we're gonna arrest you. He said, it's just a prank. They arrest him. He said, it was just a prank. They said, all right, that's what I thought. Leave Japan.
All right, that's what I thought.
They let him go because you don't want to get into arresting someone else's citizen, especially for something relatively minor like disturbing the peace. If he did something wild on the streets of Japan, then they could arrest him. Nobody complains, blah, 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 blah. But instead of taking his win there, Johnny decides to go to South Korea. He said, Japan, Asian, South Korea, Asian. They like when I was racist in Japan. Let me just try it in South Korea. South Korean said, and here's where it starts to get wicked. So it turns out there's a big community of IRL South Korean YouTubers. If you don't know what that is, that's when YouTubers walk around the streets and, show their life. Now, Johnny Somali is also an IRL streamer. He streams all the crazy antics that he does. So Johnny's doing his little antics, being racist, being a menace, and all that. Korean YouTubers were like, yo, can somebody tell us where Johnny at? Johnny said, well,
that's really what they
said,
was
Johnny,
like.
just drop the low. We just want to talk. Johnny said, no, I ain't scared of y'all, but I'm just going to not drop the low just to be safe. It's something to notice racism was coming in hot from the other side, too. This isn't a battle of who's more racist. It's just something to note. Anyway, but then Johnny takes things a step further. I don't know if I said it where it starts to get wicked, but I'm going to say it again. Here's where it starts to get wicked. He goes over to a statue made in honor of the women who suffered through Japan's terrible behavior while they occupied Asian countries. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, don't let all that kawaii stuff fool you. Japan was a war people, always at war with each other. When they stopped being at war with each other, they said, let's just take the war to everybody else. Started winning a bunch of wars, started doing really terrible things to the people whose countries they occupied. That being said, Johnny Somali kisses the statue, starts dancing on the statue, starts wilding out. Korean people were pretty outraged. And they started explaining to him, dude, you're tripping. This is real. That was a dark history, dark time.
Literally. And he's probably like, I don't care.
Be harsh.
And this is where he starts getting...
He doubles down. He makes a video saying, I don't apologize. Y'all not gonna do anything about it. I know what I did, and I do it again. But then Johnny ups the stakes even more.
My
he said, y'all want the low? I'm right here. I ain't hiding about it. He starts walking down the streets of Korea,
This is where it
saying,
starts getting
anybody
fucked
want to
up
come
at.
through,
This
come
is where
through. I'm not scared.
Yep.
Same day. So they said, fine, Johnny, you up in it? We gonna up it again. Another streamer finds him. No talking, runs over, putting the hands on him. A Korean IRL streamer ups the stakes.
He really did just run up and start.
Now I got a bounty on bro. Y'all tell me where bro
He
is,
did the
and
little
I give you some
anime when
money.
you run that
People
nigga.
start finding out where Johnny is. People start reporting on his whereabouts. They said, okay, bro went to get some pizza. They're actually tracking him down. They said, bro went to get some pizza at this time. That means he must be at this location or this location at this time.
That's the thing about
Korean IRL.
Bro, that's the thing about in real life streaming, and you have like enemies, bro. Niggas can literally track you down, bro. Like I should just walk. Niggas, he literally fucked around and found out.
He might be around. They all suddenly stop their streams. This is serious because they don't want Johnny knowing that they're getting close to him. Because all that talk he's saying, come at me, come at me. Y'all know where to find me. He's not dropping no location. They know he's scared and they want him. Suddenly an IRL streamer finds him, puts the camera to his face and says, I got you, Johnny. You're not talking all that talk. What's going on, Johnny? I ain't scared. Wow, that Korean IRL streamer hits him with a mean right or left. I don't know. But anyway, Johnny on the float. Korean streamer like, what's going on? You was talking all that. What's going on? Johnny like, nah, chill. Korean streamer stomping on bro. But he does this right in front of the police. So the police grab the streamer. They're like, yo, chill, man. The Korean streamer still talking, saying you disrespecting our country, all that. The police were like, okay, word, but you can't just be putting your hands on people, so they take the Korean streamer away. Then Johnny does what all pranksters do. He gets on the camera and he says, it was just a prank. I don't know why they're that mad, man. He gets a comment saying, where the location?
Where the location?
No, they already hurt me. Why? They said, where the location?
I need
Johnny,
mine
next.
He got his leg. What about mine?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Whenever Johnny is seen on the streets, his location is tracked. Streamers come through and they start throwing them things. This is not a good look for the Korean government. So they say, yo, man, we gotta do something.
This shit, imagine following this shit while it's happening live.
Bro, live would have been wild.
You
like,
jumping,
I imagine
you finding
people,
all these new Korean streamers jumping on their shit. You see their camera go off, you go back to his stream.
Bro, like imagine like living in Korea and you like are actively hating this dude and you're just like, come on, which streamer got him first? Which streamer got him first?
You just look, niggas just looking out their windows like he gonna come down this street one of these days.
You just see one
That's some bright hair.
They got him.
It's him.
They got him.
Hey, this is location.
They got him. Yo.
Hey, we found him. You know what I'm
Bro.
saying? Look, Korean niggas, we found him. This on their favorite Twitch streamers fucking too.
I know
hey, he
they
had
was,
this address.
I know they was having a field day find this nigga, bro. Like that shit was oh my gosh, bro.
About this, they bring it up in an assembly meeting. This politician's like, hey, can I have everybody's attention? Have y'all heard of Johnny Somali? They were like, who that? Other higher ranking officials were like, we've heard of him. We're monitoring the situation. The politician that brought it up was like, well, y'all better monitor faster because this is getting out of hand. He shows everybody in the room that video of Johnny Somali wilding on that statue. Everyone said,
pack him up.
Let
Pack
me
him
join
up.
your guild.
Wild days.
I want to be a part of a team.
Goodbye.
where he at? Johnny said, it's getting hot up in Korea, so he hops on an airplane. They pull him out the airplane. They said, where you
can't
going,
leave,
son? He
nigga.
said, no, I'm about to leave. They said, nah, wait right here. We want to talk to you. He said, who want to talk to me? They said, the Korean government want to talk to you. He said, about what? They said, about prison. The South Korean government says, look, we just going to cut to the chase, Johnny. You're facing 10 years. Johnny said, 10? No, y'all can't arrest you. I was just doing pranks. They said, yo, chill, my baby. We didn't say we was going to give you 10 years. We said you facing 10 years. Now, remember when I told you earlier, countries don't really like stepping over boundaries, like arresting other people's citizens? Well, the Korean government said they found evidence of him doing and him illegally paying to watch Netflix with women. Now, let me be a little more clear. They're investigating if he's done these things. On top of that, disturbing the peace and like a bunch of little charges that they can find on him. And while they finalize their investigation, Johnny is not allowed to leave Korea. And Johnny's stance is, y'all finna arrest me for 10 years for doing some pranks? The Korean government said, again, we not gonna arrest you. We're trying to arrest you. And until we figure out how, wait right there.
Wait
but
right
this
here.
seems like a strategy just to stop people from doing crazy things like this in the future, excluding the more serious charges that he might be in trouble for. But really, the worst part for Johnny Somali is nobody cares if he gets locked up. Maybe, because remember, I told you cultures and countries are different. It depends on where he's from. I just looked it up. It seems he's from America. America doesn't really like when people lock up their citizens. They rather say, yo, bring them over here. We're going to deal with them on our own. And South Korea probably doesn't want to step on America's toes. So, yeah, again, they're probably going to let them go. With probably a lifetime ban from Korea, which would knock down the dominoes for lifetime bans for a bunch of other countries.
Keep 'em in there for a
All in all, I
little
think it's
another 5
time to
months
let
before we get 'em
go of
out.
the days of
Damn.
They gonna be like, okay.
When
That would
does
be
it
wild.
ever last, you know? Like, it always gets to a point where the
not
prankster
black,
has to
won't get
take
too
things
much
way
of it.
overboard to keep their fan base. And the minute they stop being funny, it's the same minute
Yo, you got it.
everyone will
Publicity.
stop following them.
Struggle.
And that's what it is.
Life is very
Alright,
complicated.
video, I can't lie.
Suave.
Yeah, man. Can't really say. He fucked up and he fucked around and found out. That's the best I can say.
Found out and fucked up.
Literally, bro. Like, that man Johnny Somali, he gonna be in Korea for a little while. He better enjoy the scenery while he still can, cause I really think he's gonna get a lifetime ban, if anything. But yeah, if y'all like that video, like it. Let me know if y'all want to see more, cause all we do is chill over here. With that being said, y'all be great, y'all be safe, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.